Suleimáni. I am Canadian, born in Morocco, and I am 20 years old. I study in BBA 2, the second semester for kitchen. 2 years ago, maybe if somebody asked me this question, I would probably say I don't know what hospitality management is, because I was studying political sciences and international relations, aiming to work in the United Nations before, so it has nothing to do. But when I graduated from my high school in Montreal, my hometown, I started working in hotels when I was 18 years old, just for the summer, just to keep on having something interesting to do during my summer days. And I just realized that working in the hospitality industry, I developed skills, interpersonal skills and leadership skills. I was working in the guest relation department, and I developed some skills that I wasn't even aware I was having before. And the thing is, studying hospitality is mostly based on passion. If you do not feel this passion, because you have to tell yourself that sometimes everything is based on service. And if you don't have this passion to serve people, I didn't know I had that passion, but I discovered it when I started working in a hotel. That's why I just decided to drop the studies I was doing before, which are still interesting for me. I just don't see myself working in that environment, in that professional environment. So I kept on working in hotels on my free time, and then when I made some research for Les Roches Marbella, I realized that was what I wanted to do, and hospitality is mostly something that is based on passion. And I felt there's a Confucius quote that says, "Find a job that you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life." Something similar. And I realized that's the quote that I wanted to have in mind, that I wanted to choose something that I truly love, that I truly have passion for. I chose Les Roches Marbella for several reasons. One of them is obviously its geographical location. Living on La Costa del Sol is really something that I would like everyone to experience. But most of all, studying at Les Roches Marbella is it's an elitist school, and from the beginning, the very beginning, when you enter the school, you have really very high standards, very high expectations, and this school really teaches you to start from the bottom and teaches you how to put up with the hardest tasks in order to climb the professional ladder in your future professional career, and how to manage. So starting from BBA 1, it was really starting from the bottom and learning how to put up with the hardest tasks. And that was really mainly why I chose Les Roches Marbella, but also because it alternates between academic and practical weeks, which never gets boring. You always learn something new. You always get to work in different restaurants with different people, with different chefs. Since I'm in BBA 2 now, I'm experiencing every practical week, I'm experiencing a new type of restaurant, I'm experiencing a new way of working, and I find it really interesting. And it never gets dull. You always learn something new, and it's really dynamic. And it's this dynamic part that really attracted me in the first place. Life on campus it has nothing to do with any normal university. I studied for 2 years in Montreal in a basic, really public university studying law, and really coming here, I developed a passion I didn't even know I had before. And the fact this life on campus is really, it awakens the feeling of belonging that you have in Les Roches. We are a small community, we are a small family. Last semester I was living in the residence, so I was living where I was studying. So that was pretty interesting. It was a new experience for me. And living on campus is basically going to class after meeting with your friends. Since we have a lot of restaurants, some of them are open even during dinner time. So We even have that feeling of going to a restaurant, for example, El Olivo, which is an a la carte restaurant, and we meet there at 7:30, we have dinner with friends, and we get that feeling of belonging to the Les Roches community while participating and getting involved in the student life. For example, I really like to get involved in the student life. That's why I applied for the ambassador program last semester, and I feel really that it will contribute to my intellectual and social blossoming, and it's really interesting. And also representing the fact that you get to know people coming from different countries, from different backgrounds, representing them, trying to find solutions. For example, I applied, it's my second consecutive semester being class delegate, and it's really interesting to cope with different people coming from different backgrounds, and I feel that it enriches your experience and your knowledge in a way. So life on campus, I think it's a really complete life. And campus life is not only life on campus. We are 10 minutes of walk from the beach, so we can go to the beach. There are a lot of chiringuitos, which here in Spain it's small restaurants right on the beach. So the atmosphere and it's really relaxing. And since the beach is really 10 minutes walk from the school, you can relax and you can get a bicycle and go to the Paseo Marítimo. You can go to restaurants in Puerto Banús with your friends, and everything is close to the school. So it's really, you can't get bored basically on campus, inside and outside campus. Where do I see myself in the future after graduating from Les Roches? I would like to do a lot of things. I have a lot of options in mind. When I was studying political sciences, I was hoping to work in the United Nations, fighting for human and environmental rights, which is something that I still like to do in my spare time. I am a member of the Sustainability Club of Les Roches, and this part of hospitality, I would say the part of ecotourism, is really something that I strongly value, and it's something that I really, if I have my own business in the future, that would be one of the main conditions. Something that respects the environment, something that respects the local populations, the whole eco-friendly type of business.